31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Great weather continuing here across the Tennessee Valley for the next few days. Let's talk upper level pattern and how it is going to change. Right now, we're in a northwest flow. That is what has driven the humidity down and taken the heat pretty well out of the picture. We'll still be warm. It's still August, but certainly not as hot as it could be. All that has shifted to where the big blue H is. Across parts of Texas and Oklahoma, they've seen some of their hottest weather of the summer thus far. This big bubble of high pressure, though, will eventually find its way towards us. It just inches back towards us for the rest of the week. But as we take you over the weekend and on into next week, it is going to start to nose its way into the Midwest. It'll have influences on our weather here as well. And the end result is we are going to heat back up. So don't think that this drop off in the temperature and the humidity is something that is here to stay. But it does look like the mostly dry forecast will. We've got one little shot at maybe a couple showers coming Thursday. I'll have more on that with future radar in just a second. Otherwise, this is what will be back by Tuesday of next week, the heat. Middle to even some upper 90s likely making a return here to North Alabama and southern Middle Tennessee. So hang on, we're not done with summer heat yet. It will return in just a few days. Rain eventually will return as well, but right now, Way 31 Triple Doppler, it's all clear out there. Expecting it to remain that way this evening and tonight. Future radar showing mostly clear skies this evening. Few thin cirrus clouds may drop in and pass through overnight tonight, but waking up tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., number one, it's going to be super comfortable out the door. Wait till I show you what our morning temperatures are looking like. And we'll also start off the day on a quiet and mainly clear note. Lunchtime tomorrow, sunny for most of us. Maybe a few patches of clouds here along the Alabama-Georgia border. Those will tend to break up into tomorrow afternoon, and we'll wrap up your Wednesday like we have today with mostly sunny skies. All right, here's a change in the weather coming Thursday. It'll be a very minor one, but you do notice waking up Thursday morning, a little cloud cover is back. Some moisture will move in through the lower to middle part of the atmosphere, so that may contribute to an isolated rain chance. There's not much showing up, but here we are at 4 o'clock Thursday. Maybe one or two little bitty showers out there could impact parts of the area. Right now, northwest parts of Alabama down to maybe Coleman County, the best shot at seeing that. But even they are very limited on the rainfall potential. But we do have a low-end chance thrown back in the forecast right now for Thursday. All of that, whatever develops, afternoon heat driven, so it'll quickly diminish as we hit sunset Thursday evening. And then another dry stretch of weather will commence that may take us until the end of next week. Look at the lows tonight. This is your hint of fall. We've been telling you about this for the last few days that this was coming. So here we go. Mentone down to 55, Skyline down to 56, Albertville down to 57. Back towards the Huntsville, Athens, Decatur area. 50 showing up here. Huntsville at 59, Decatur 58, 56 in Athens tonight. And if you're out in the Shoals in northwest Alabama, pretty well the same story. Down to 60 in Florence, 58 Town Creek in Russellville, 57 in Moulton, and 58 tonight in Rogersville. Enjoy that very comfortable start to the day tomorrow. Again, your Wednesday looks like it'll be fairly decent. Just a couple puffy afternoon clouds. We'll climb through the 70s in the morning, and we will make our way back into the 80s tomorrow afternoon, but that northeast wind will be our friend once again, keeping the humidity a non-issue and keeping temperatures tolerable for this time of year. Most of us topping out in the mid-80s. May stay a little bit cooler over there towards Sand and Lookout Mountain areas, down in the valleys, up on the ridge tops. Fort Payne, for instance, sitting in the low 80s tomorrow. Here's your Way 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. Got that 10% chance for perhaps a shower Thursday. That's it in the rain department. We do creep back up into the low 90s this weekend as that bubble of high pressure builds our way, but the mornings will remain nice in the 60s. And there you go, some heat for next week, returning to the mid, maybe some upper 90s for highs the first half of the week before we do track an increase in some rain chances again late next week with the approach of our next cold front.